This is another entry for yesterday's volunteer work that I did. So I am in the process of getting confirmed in my church, St. Vincent de Paul. I am Catholic. So confirmation is one of the 7 sacraments that Catholics receive. It is to confirm our belief in our Catholic religion, and it means a lot to me being a Catholic, especially because, you know, that's kind of how I was raised. And admittedly, before, when I was a younger child, I went to Mass, fell asleep, didn't really care, didn't really listen. But as I'm growing older, I'm figuring out more about my relationship with God, and it's pretty enlightening. Me and Jesus were like this. Yep. So yeah, getting confirmed was really important to me, and I know it's very important to my mom, and even though sometimes we're not always at the same level of, you know, on the same page, I know that it means a lot to her, and I guess it's one of the only ways that we connect. So one of the requirements for confirmation, however, is to actually serve for the church, and well, I'm a very busy person, so it was kind of hard to come up with something in the fall, which I was supposed to figure it out in the fall. That never really happened. Confirmation's coming up in May, and so I started freaking out, and I was like, I need to get service in. So yeah, so yesterday I like stuffed in 2 services for my Catholic beliefs, and the first one was helping out with the St. Vincent annual cleanup, and we were using hose, and I've never used a hoe before. It's this like contraption thing that's like a rake, except it's like more solid and smaller, and we had to take off all the grass like roots on the baseball field, not the actual field green part, but like the sand plot, and that hurt. My muscles still hurt, and so, but actually it was kind of cool getting to know the community members. I'll admit, I don't really like the people in my confirmation class, except for like Jill Lopez and a couple other girls from my soccer team, but I mean, I don't know. It might just be me not being willing to make friends, which I should work on, at least in that aspect. But I met a lot of cool old people at the cleanup. They're mostly men, but they were chill. This one guy was talking about how he was going back to school for nursing, so that was cool. He was also telling me how he got accepted into Yale when he was like my age, but it was too expensive for him, and he was like, doing all of this whole work is really character building, and yes, I feel very charactered in my muscles, and my hands hurt so much. It was pretty much doing that for 4 hours straight, and it was tough, but like I saw some of the other people from my confirmation class doing so much less work than I was, and I was like, I'm cool, I'm better than them, which isn't a very Christian thought. I'm sorry. But yeah, I noticed that if you actually have friends doing that stuff with you, it's a lot harder to be productive. It's a life lesson. I was alone, so I was just working really hard. Got a pretty decent piece of work done. Got some pizza, went back home, took a shower, and then went back out again to help out at the weekly community supper, which is at I don't know what's up with me and not remembering names. I don't know. I don't remember where I put it. It's not Green Gables, it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna look online. But anyway, it's off of 312th. It's not a Catholic church, but it was organized, or a lot of St. Vincent parish
commuter. And I told the lady before that my airline were due or expired, so I couldn't actually help out with the food giving process. So she told me to come in for cleanup time, and that's what I did. So I helped clean up. And this time I used a broom. And I know brooms are like easy to use, and I have used brooms before, but when I was little and I didn't really know what I was doing, so it was another experience, because I'm used to just washing dishes in my house, not really brooming. I know, it's sad. Anyway, I found out that my food handler's permit doesn't expire until next month, so I could have done it, but oh well. It is at Good Shepherd. That is where I was at yesterday. Good Shepherd. It was cool because when I got there were still some of the people being served there, and I don't know if they're typically homeless or just don't have a lot of money, but so that was cool how connected they were with the servers. It seemed like they really knew each other, and I mean it's all part of a really big community process, and it warms my heart when, you know, that stuff happens, because it's better seeing them there than like on the street begging for whatever they can get, I guess. And so that was nice. I met some more new community people, and I love getting connected with the community because you never know when you're going to need them for other projects. So yeah, I got more in tune with my Catholic faith, and also, since it's not just St. Vincent people, it's other Christians, so getting involved with other Christians, that's always nice. And yeah, that was my experience helping for my confirmation. I don't know if I can count confirmation as CAS hours. It is something new, I guess, but yeah, it's been a really interesting process. Doing the retreat was it was cool, actually. Learning more about the sacraments, about my religion, that's always a good thing to know, because you want to make sure that you actually know what you're advocating in your beliefs. Like, yeah, I should probably, anyway. I'm planning on next year to be a lector for the Life Teen Mass, which is mass for younger people, teenagers. And a lector is somebody who does one of the readings during Mass. And I think that would be really cool. Help me get prepared for talking in front of really large groups of people, because I'm used to talking to small groups of people. Now it's time to move on to big groups of people. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get confirmed. And yes, that was a lovely experience. It was a beautiful day. Today was a beautiful day. Life is beautiful.